A queen born in Omaha, Nebraska, ask about it. 16, buried my daughter in a casket. Teen mother of 4 kings, that's why I'm so passionate. They underestimated the kid, but I've been doing this. Trying to shut me down, life lessons moving through the South. Put in that work, build myself up from the ground. I earned my position, you can't take my crown. I earned my position, you can't take my crown.
Hi, welcome back to WGHAM, Who Gave Her a Mic radio podcast with yours truly on the mic, motivational speaker and certified life coach, Nayla LATRICE. So we are going to go ahead and jump into today's topic. Okay, we are going to talk today about getting it out the mud. All right, so make sure you guys give this video a thumbs up and share it with someone that you feel could find it useful. So shout out to you if you have had to literally get it out the mud, get it out the dirt, get it from the bottom, get it from the ground. Literally, I am someone that has literally had to sleep outside on the ground. So when I say getting it out the mud, getting it off the ground, I mean literally for me and my situation and what I've had to experience in my life, okay? Not everyone's situation is that extreme or have had to literally get it from off the ground, from being outside, sleeping outside. Not everyone has a journey or a story of homelessness, right? But that's the story of my life, and one of the things that I have had to experience and overcome. So when I talk about getting it out the mud, I'm not just talking about, oh, you had a few difficult situations and you still had a little help here and there. No, I'm talking about literally shout out to everyone that has literally had to get it out the mud, and shout out to everybody that has had to experience homelessness in some type of way, because baby, that's a whole nother fucking beast in itself to have to overcome. But the point of this message is, when there's something that you really desire, this is all my messages are for the dreamers, are for the entrepreneurs, are for the business owners, are for those that are pursuing that goal and that dream that is in their heart. And when you have a dream, when you have a goal that has been placed in your heart, only you can fulfill that. And so it requires you to have to literally get that thing off the ground all by yourself. Many of you guys are coming from certain living situations from childhood where nothing has ever been handed to you. You was never, you grew up on the streets. You grew up out here slinging. You grew up out here, having to do what you got to do just to get yourself above water. And even then, you were still out here struggling and having challenge after challenge. But what you didn't do was stop. What you didn't do was give up. What you didn't do was quit. This message ain't for everybody. I am not for everybody. So therefore, of course, my messages aren't going to be for everybody, but there still can be some type of motivation and inspiration that is found in the messages in my story. When you are pursuing your dreams, when you are pursuing your goals, you got to do the unthinkable at times. You're going to be placed in situations that are difficult that you just don't know how you're going to get out of. Like I say on this channel often, it's kind of like being in a room, 4 walls, no windows, no doors. Well, dang, how did I get in here? And more importantly, how do I get out? But you, whoever I'm talking to, you figured a way out because you realize wasn't nobody in the sky coming to save you. You realize that you are your own savior, that you are the one that has to save yourself, that you got to start, at least if you can't get out, you got to start digging up from the ground then, or doing something, beating through the walls. There's always a way out. There's always infinite possibilities. And whoever you are listening, whatever circumstances you have been in, whether it's extreme or not as extreme, you have still figured out a way. You have still found a way to get out of that situation. It's interesting because I see 9/11 on the phone, but I also just saw a car pass by. And the car is the shape of a police car, but it's like of a truck, the Fords, but it's not an actual, it was just a regular car. But I thought that when I saw it, I was like, is that an undercover? And then I look and I see 9/11 on the phone. So some of you guys have been in emergency situations. Some of you guys have dealt with the police all your life. Some of you guys have been in and out of jail, in and out of the prison system. The situations that you all are overcoming, feeling trapped, just like that. Trapped. Shout out to Outkast. It's like y'all making it out the trap. Y'all making some way out of no way. You guys are alchemists. You guys are changing the energy from negative to positive. Because I went from negative to positive and it's all good. And if you don't know, now you know, nigga. Hey, shout out to Biggie. But the point is, you have the strength, you have the courage, you have the wisdom, you have the bravery to be able to pull yourself out of any type of circumstance or situation that you come across in your life. No weapon formed against you shall prosper at all. It cannot. It may look like it's prospering for a while. Yeah, you may have sitting up in that jail cell for a while. Yeah, you may have been sitting in that hospital for a while. Yeah, you may have been homeless for a while. But you, some way or another, whether it was through your prayers, your intentions, you speaking over your life, whether you had some type of help on the outside or somebody rooting for you, somebody else praying for you, whatever the case may be, you made it out because of the work you put in. Let's not forget all the work you've put in. You're a very self-sufficient person. No matter what it looks like to other people, some people may just think you a bum. Some people may just think that you always got something wrong going on in your life, not knowing the whole time you chose it, not knowing the whole time that God's hand is over you. I did another message saying that God judges people's heart based upon how they treat you. So the whole time you got people laughing at you and talking about you and judging you, and they don't realize that they entertaining an angel unaware. But that's for their hearts to be measured. Spirit has had you in the specific. You made it out though, didn't you? Or if you're going through currently, you know that you're going to make it out. Keep the faith. And if you don't believe in nobody else, you better believe in yourself, because what you ain't going to do is give up on you. I did another message called "A Winner Never Quit on Themselves." What you will not do is lose faith in yourself. Even if you don't believe in God, if you don't believe in angels, if you don't believe in the ancestors, if you don't believe in nothing, you can see you in the mirror. You can touch you and see that you are real. You can pinch yourself. You feeling what you feeling. You experiencing what you experiencing. So what you will not do is give up on you. You will continue to walk in faith. As I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I shall fear no evil. Keep the scriptures on your heart. And this ain't a church thing. This ain't a religious thing. It's words. It's words. It's messages to help get you through. It's phrases, quotes, whatever you want to label it, to help get you through. It truly is a faith walk. You walking in the dark. But I'm here to tell you that you come up out of that thing. And congratulations for all those that have already made it up out. Because you have literally had to get it out the mud. All dirty and everything else, from all that dirt that was thrown at you, all bruised up. People throwing bricks on your name. You got wounds and people throwing salt on open wounds. but you still kept going. The evil snares of the wicked could not stop you. It's like you was a roach. You can't be killed. No matter how many times they try to stump you out. You just keep going. Nothing can stop you. We are the way up. You keep showing up no matter what. You keep being obedient to the word in your heart, to the dream in your heart, to the spirit in your heart, to your intuition. You keep trusting each move that you make to help pull you out of the dark spaces that you have been in. Some of y'all have had to get it out the mud just dealing with certain emotional and psychological issues. It ain't even about following a dream in your heart. Some of y'all out here just trying to really just have a good happy day and keep a smile on your face. And ain't that funny? Somebody like me, out of everything that I've experienced, you would think that my spirit would be tainted and tainted and that I would be this evil, mean, nasty person. But baby, when I tell you I keep a fucking smile on my face, when you see me, you would not never know I don't look like what I've been through. While I was experiencing what I was experiencing, I kept a smile on my face. It wasn't naivety. It was like, bitch, I ain't giving up on me. I love me. I'm a winner. I always have a positive outlook. It doesn't mean I don't have doubt sometimes. It don't mean that, that like, I'm like, dang, yo, like what I'm human still. But best believe at the end of the goddamn day, I'ma still find a way to put a genuine, not no fake, but a genuine, real smile on my face. 11:11 on the timing of this message, because I stay in alignment. You're in alignment. That's the only way you go get through. You can't let the devil see you down. I don't know what game it was, or it was a few years ago, but there's a meme where it's like somebody made a shot on the basketball team. He went to go make the shot or something, and he didn't make it, and he had his head held down, and as soon as he put his head down, he had a teammate, a partner that came up and lifted his chin up like, we ain't doing that over here. You keep your head held high. Keep your head held high, chest out, shoulders rolled back. And you walk with the authority that has been invested in you by you. Because who else is giving it to you? Who else out here helping you get it out the mud? Nobody, baby. Just you. And for those of you that do have some type of help and support, that's amazing. Appreciate those people. Also, having an attitude of gratitude, being thankful, because there's always a lesson that you can learn. And trust and believe, you ain't going through everything that you've had to experience for nothing. There is a reward at the end. That's one thing for certain, two things for sure. You get what you came here for. You do not leave this earth without getting what you came to master, which is yourself. You've come to master yourself, and many of you guys have mastered yourself, but it wasn't without having to get it out the mud, having to go through excruciating circumstances here in this life. But it was all meant for a purpose. It was all so you can reach back and help others, so you can tell your story just how I'm telling my story. Some of you guys have had to be away from your children because of your circumstances. Some of you guys had to choose between food and shelter. Come on now, speaking to somebody. Some of y'all can't keep the lights on or the water on. Some of y'all don't know how to feed y'all children. Some of y'all have had to bounce back from a really hard relationship that fell through because y'all was with the wrong one. Y'all was fucking with the wrong one. Some of y'all in them relationships right now. And you got to get out of it, but you're afraid to have to start all over and get it out the mud. Well, I'm trying to tell you, the only way you're going to have to do it is starting all over and getting it out the mud. You can't escape it unless you're going to choose to stay in a connection or a relationship that is just not healthy for you. You got to choose between two evils. And the other one, really, you choosing you really ain't the evil. It's really you helping you. It's really you doing what's right and what's dignified for you and your future It ain't gonna last always. Troubles don't last always. This too shall pass. But some of y'all being faced with a decision right now, like, dang, I know if I get out of this connection, I'm gonna have to do it all on my own. And that's just what you just may have to do. But it's only going to build your strength and build your character. I keep hearing India Ari, strength, courage, and wisdom, or whatever the lyrics it is that she says. That's what I'm picking up on at this time. At the end of the day, I saw 1444 on the phone as well. Archangel Michael is always here, affirming, protecting. At the end of the day, whoever you are, whatever stage in life that you are in, some of you are getting it out the mud right now. In the midst of it, some of you guys are about to get ready to go into it. Some of you guys have already made it out. But whoever you are, you got this. Whoever you are, congratulations to you. Because not a lot of people will choose themselves. A lot of people will just stay stuck where they are. But not you, fam, because you know it's bigger than you. You know you got to listen to the advice that's being placed on your heart on a moment by moment, day by day basis. Because you know that's the only way that you're going to make it through. You know that you ain't going to get to where you want to go just by staying where you are. You know that. So you had to make the choice to get up out and do something. It'll be worth your time. Make it worth your time. You'll be proud of yourself in the end. You're gonna realize pieces of you that you didn't even know existed. And that's the truth. That's facts. You're gonna realize personality traits and characteristic traits that have been hidden in you, that have been unawakened until you went through what you went through. And many of you guys, it wasn't just one situation. I've had to deal with homelessness, divorce, abandonment issues. I've had to deal with a lot. Family betrayal. Like, let's get into it and talk about it. People throwing dirt on my name. That's that dyslexia wanting to come through, right? But we cast that down into the pit of hell. But ain't nothing wrong with it, you know. We human, we ain't perfect. Perfect is what perfect does. So therefore we are perfect. Just the way we are. It was somebody I knew, she had a business called Perfectly Flawed. It's like we are who we are. But you guys have had to get it out the mud and had to go through many different situations, not just one. A lot of y'all, since y'all came into this earth, since y'all was born, have experienced trial after trial, even as children. And you guys just keep waking up like, damn, I'm 50 years old now. Like, hold up, wait a minute. Gotta put some boom in it. Doom, 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 doom. Shout out to all my cheerleaders. I used to be in cheer. Keep the rhythm going, keep the flow going. The cheer, that's why I'm a coach. Hello. Was a sports player. Played football, played basketball. Instruments, music. And that's the thing as well. There's always been signs along the way of who you're meant to be and of your character. You've always had the strength to lead. You're a leader. If you listening to me, you're a leader. If you didn't know, now you know. It's being awakened. It's being activated in you. That's what I was saying. Thank you, Great Spirit. It's like you've had personality and characteristic traits in you that have been lying dormant. But now they're being activated. You had to go through certain situations just for them to be activated. So you could fulfill your purpose. To not only lead and help other people and be the example of, hey, you too can make it out because I did it. But not only can you make it out, you can actually achieve that dream that is on your heart. Many of you guys are dreamers. You guys are visionaries. You guys are visionaries. You guys are entrepreneurs. You guys are business owners. Or you guys aspire to be. You see that dream in your third eye. You keep seeing them visions. You keep, when you going to sleep, having them dreams. But when you really sleep, you know that's when you're really alive. But that's a whole nother topic. Right now, we really dreaming in our waking lives, but hey, we just on the other side of the veil. This thing get deep. It was all a dream. I used to read Word Up magazine. Hey, again, shout out to Biggie. Shout out to New York. Woo! Shout out to everybody that's out here getting it out the mud. May this message motivate you. May it inspire you. May it allow you to keep on going. May it allow you to realize your purpose and what you're even doing it for. May you not ever give up on yourself. For you first and foremost, but again, for those that are watching you, for your children. So you can actually achieve what you want to achieve. So you can get the happiness of what you desire. You deserve to live the life that you desire. The enemy comes to steal, kill, and destroy, but the spirit comes to the great I am spirit, the Holy Spirit comes to give you a life more abundantly. So you may have a full life, a happy life. You deserve to have a happy life. You don't deserve to keep having to get it out the mud and keep having struggle after struggle after struggle. The devil is a lie. The enemy is a lie. That's the enemy coming in to steal, kill, and destroy you, to destroy your mind. And if the enemy can destroy your mind, then it'll destroy your spirit. And if it destroys your spirit, it's going to destroy the frequency that you emit. And life is all about the frequency that you emit. And that's how you match whatever vibration that you're on, which allows you to manifest those things that you desire. So if you keep manifesting things that you do not desire, that's because there's a frequency in you that has to be eradicated. And you have to, it's weighing you down and keeping you from raising your vibration. That's why they say raise your vibes. Your vibe attracts your tribe. What type of people are you attracting around you? Are you attracting people that wants to talk stuff? That wants to stay in that woe is me victim energy? On some other videos I've posted up, people be in the fucking comment sections wanting to talk. It's so many people I've had to block out and delete because it's only the enemy using them to try to have scare tactics so I posted a video and somebody put up a video saying somebody put up a comment that said something like, well, I've always been homeless, so I'm not afraid of homelessness because I've always been homeless. That's just the life I live. Block and fucking delete. That's the enemy trying to use that person to write that comment to make me have that fear and press that on my brain to penetrate me, to make me feel like that's going to be the life that I will always have to live. Fuck you mean? Hell no. That's that person. Don't allow people to project onto you. What type of spaces are you in? You sitting up here, got big dreams, but you're around people with little minds. But you're afraid to leave those people behind. Oh, it's not a big deal. Or let me still help them. No, you got to leave people behind sometimes. And then come back for them people. People got to help themselves. And the people that you see helping themselves, then you can join up with them and help them. We all need help. We all need help out here. You got basketball teams, football teams. Clearly there's teams. You got husbands and wives. Clearly you got at least two people. That's why we have communities. So a lot of people out here talk about, oh, I'm independent, I don't need nobody and all that other type of stuff. Y'all keep that projection shit on y'all too, because shit, I want my spouse for me. It don't take away, it don't make me less independent. But two is better than one. One can fight 1,000. Two can fight 10,000 or more. Don't play yourself out here now. Don't be prideful. Pride is the devil. Shout out to Cole. I'm just saying. So at the end of the day, you got to get it out the mud. And as you continue to get it out the mud, you will see how your team comes in. Here's somebody that just came into my life. Thank you, bro. Thank you, sis. That's part of your spiritual tribe. But until then, you got to do what you got to do to make it work for you. Because ain't nobody coming to save you. But there will get a point to where you will get out where you will actually accomplish and achieve a level of accomplishment or a certain status that you are attaining for. You are an affluent person. You wouldn't be experiencing what you're experiencing if you didn't have the tools and resources to help guide you through. Even if you really can't see it. That's why you're the alchemist, because you know how to turn a hard rock. You know how to turn coal into diamonds as the alchemist. You know how to transmute that energy. So keep transmuting with your bad self. I rock rough and stuff with my afro puffs. Hey, rock on with your bad self. For real, for real. Lady of Rage. Shout out to Lady of Rage, man. Showing my age here. But this is your message. Shout out to you. Clap, clap for you. Clap for your damn self. Hug yourself. Love yourself. Because if don't nobody else love you, you got to love you. And turn your pain into power. Because that's what it was meant for. You ain't going through what you're going through for nothing. You didn't go through and have to get yourself out the mud for nothing. So continue to accomplish what you're meant to accomplish. And trust and believe, they see you. They see you. All them people that doubted you, all them people that said that you wouldn't make it, all them people that sat and watched you get it out the mud or literally get it off the ground. Y'all had to get your businesses off the ground by your lonesome. And now look at you all successful and shit. Doing big numbers and everything. $10,000 months, $20,000 months, $100,000 months, $1 million months, whatever you pulling in. And if you ain't there yet, you best believe it's waiting for you. You going for it. That's exactly why you can't give up. Because if you give up, you'll never make it. Yeah, it's all about the dollar bills, y'all. Because in this world, you got to have money. You got to have the money. But you getting it with integrity. You getting it by fulfilling the dream in your heart. And that, my friend, is noble. So shout out to all my dreamers. Shout out to all my visionaries. Shout out to all my entrepreneurs. Shout out to all my business owners that's out here getting the damn thing. Every single day in, day out. You make it. Spoiler alert, you make it. If you ain't already made it, you make it. And for those that are just, y'all know y'all got to get ready to go through it, baby, you got it. Don't let nobody tell you different. It's going to be some rough times. This life ain't easy. This life ain't for the faint-hearted. So if you don't want that smoke, I suggest you just stay where you at then. But I suggest you actually get up, get out, and do it for your damn self. Put you first, because you deserve that. But the choice is yours. This is your message. I thank you guys so much for tapping into WGHAM, Who Gave Her a Mic radio podcast. Okay. For this next segment, I'm going to do something real quick. It's going to be a very, very quick message here. Okay. And it's going to be just a list of assets that you guys can invest in when you get up out of the mud, when you actually get what you desire, when you get to where you're going and you're able to actually invest in certain assets. I want to just list some assets here. This is going to be very, very quick. I just want to list some assets here to put it on your brain, because you have to be forward thinking. You have to be wealthy thinking. You have to be money thinking. You have to be a wealth thinking. You have to be thinking growth. How can you grow your money? How can you invest your money? Because one, if you got your money in banks, we ain't about to go here, but if you got your money in the banks, that's a no. I mean, everybody got their money in banks, but you should have also some type of other financial portfolio that is set up for you, and you're transferring your money from the financial portfolios that you have set up into your bank for your daily use. Because with your money just sitting in the bank, it's not growing. You want to grow your money. You got to be able to say, okay, I got $100. How the hell can I flip that and turn it into 1,000? How can I take this 1,000 and turn it into 10,000? You got to know how to invest. It's a long-term game. And I'm learning a lot myself. But what I can, and I don't know everything. It's a lot that I do not know. I'm a novice when it comes to it. But I know I'm facing the right direction. And what I do learn, I can share it with you. As people continue to share with me, I can continue to share with you. As I continue to do my own research, I can again share it with you. But I am in no way or shape or form an expert when it comes to, the investments and so forth. But I know enough. To be able to invest properly, or to be able to set myself up properly. It's all about the trust accounts as well. You got to know. So because when you getting out the mud, you ain't about to get all of this coin and then just lose it. And then you just got to start all over. Hell no. Where the hell they do that at? So here's some assets, a list to help you to secure your finances, because you getting it out the mud. Yeah, it's for your dream, but it's for you to get that coin. It's for you to get that golden coin. It's for you to be in certain rooms. It's for you to be able to connect with certain people that have certain resources. That there's certain people out here that can put you in places and statuses that you cannot do for yourself. That's why community and connections is important. It ain't about what you know, but about who you know. Even when you investing, you got to have the right person. You got to have the right financial advisors. So you always got to still have the right people in your life, because we cannot live this life by ourselves. Even if you don't want a romantic partner, that's cool, that's fine. But you still got to have the right connects. If you thinking wealthy minded, if you building a legacy, for real, you cannot do it by yourself. You got to have the right accountants. You have to have the right financial team. You have to have the right lawyers. You have to have the right people in your ear connected with. If you guys have managers or assistants, you guys got to have the right people, because you all are leaders. It's a responsibility. You got to step into that role. And if it's too big of a shoe for you to fill, then it ain't for you to walk in then. But I'm talking to all those people that this is the lifestyle for them. It takes great responsibility, which is why you had to go through everything you went through, because you're made for greatness. You're being set up for success. You're being called to turn your pain and your story into power. So you can literally teach others and help others through however you're meant to share it with them. Some of you guys are meant to be the dopest, biggest ass real estate agents, insurance agents, car salesmen. Car salesmen can make a whole lot of money, especially if you're a luxury car salesman. Guys could be contractors out here. Investors, so many different ways and opportunities for you to come up. So many different dreams that you all have. Some of you guys are in the entertainment business, some way, shape, or form, beauty business, beauty industry, marketing. But let me go ahead and tap into these assets. I'm just going to list them really quick. These are some things that you guys can invest in. And no, I'm not mentioning all inclusive of everything, but these are just some. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. About 12 that I have come across within my own research for my own good. So I know how to set myself up financially with what I have. You get what I'm saying? So here's some assets to invest in. Insurance. Insurance is the name of the game. If you didn't know, now you know. You might want to do your research, because the Rockefellers, everybody, they getting rich off of the insurance, off of this insurance out here, off the insurance game. Okay? So, yeah. Homes and real estate, land, jewelry, artwork, and not all jewelry. I know some people say jewelry, it depreciates and so forth, but it's still... You can get that cash flow from it. Artwork, if you don't know, you better tap into that artwork. Gold and silver. Vehicles, yes, vehicles can definitely be considered as an asset. Okay, yes, they depreciate, but it's still on the asset side. So again, do your research. Cash and financial securities. Machines, or certain machines and certain equipment, okay? Like construction equipment, all of that other type of stuff. There's a lot of different machines and equipment, so do your research on that. Buildings, okay? Commercial buildings. Certain businesses is an asset, of course. And then intellectual property, which can include like patents and trademarks and things of that nature, is part of assets. So I know that was kind of a weird or different type of list, but it's a list that I have come across when doing my research and gathering info just for my own personal knowledge. And not every one of these is for everybody, but each one of them is for somebody. Okay, so this is your episode for today for WGHAM Who Gave Her a Mic podcast. Baby, this is the 5th episode. We have made it to 1 week full of posting WGHAM. Y'all stick with me, stick around. It's only up from here. I'm really excited for everything that WGHAM is bringing into my life and that I'm sharing with y'all to bring into y'all lives and into y'all household. It will be a household name, baby. We just started. This is the first week down, baby. Okay, imagine months and years from now. Okay, it's up. Whatever you got going on, get it out the mud. I'm getting this podcast out the mud. Whatever you getting out the mud, it may not be life circumstances, but whatever you starting off the ground, your business, whatever it is, get started on it. You guys can definitely give this video a thumbs up. Again, thank you guys so much for all of your continued love and support. You guys can book your business and coaching sessions down below. Check out my website and everything that I do offer. I appreciate everyone that has been tapping in and booking services with me. Y'all the real MVPs. Y'all the real GOATs, okay? The greatest of all time. And baby, it's only up from here. We doing this together as a collective for everyone that's tapped in and tuned in. And I will see y'all in the next one. I am motivational speaker and certified life and business coach, LATRICE. Peace.